Yeshiva's base Medrash Calion was established in Monsey, New York in the year 1945. It turned out to be the seat of a great city that Monsey is now. In 1992, Reb Yaakov Malone, Shichye, a dear friend of the Rosh Yeshiva Reb Don Zatzal, donated the funds for a beautiful new building. In 1998, the Rosh Yeshiva Zatzal traveled to Eretz Yisrael to consult with Moran, Rosh Yeshiva Hagon Rav Michal Yehuda Lefkowitz Zatzal, about the establishment of a yeshiva in Eretz Yisrael. Rav Michal Yehuda sat long hours with Rav Don, guiding and paving a route for the foundations of the yeshiva for generations, a place that would be a model for the yeshiva world in Eretz Yisrael. For close to 25 years, the yeshiva stood prominently at the forefront of the Heilige Yeshiva world in Eretz Yisrael. After a number of years, the yeshiva building outgrew the hundreds of dear Bachrim knocking on its doors. The Rosh Yeshiva's dear friend of heart and soul, Reb Yaakov Malone, Shichye, courageously set about to build a dormitory building on Reb Yosef Malone Street, standing in all of its glory at the entrance to the city of Torah, Bnei Brak. After 2 decades, the yeshiva acquired a name all over the country and then the world. Meanwhile, the 2 buildings on Kushner and Reb Yosef Malone Streets could no longer contain the hundreds of boys who sought shelter in the holiness and greatness of the yeshiva. Together, the Rosh Yeshiva, Rav Don Ungarische, with Rav Yaakov Malone, sat and brainstormed the logistics of an ambitious plan to purchase a property in the heart of Bnei Brak, setting up the largest base medrash with classrooms, dining hall, and a dormitory. The property was bought with much more than a lot of sweat and tears by the outstanding supporter of Torah, dear friend of the Rosh Yeshiva. Sometime after buying the property, to our utter sorrow and pain, the Rosh Yeshiva's soul alighted to heaven. Reb Yaakov Malone, however, and his sons, Shisile Zaysim, like olive shoots surrounding your table, Rev Yossi and Rev Avi, Shichyu, continued on with much courage and nobility, standing beside his son, who follows in the ways of Moran, Rosh Yeshiva Hagon Rav Yerachmiel Shlita, in order that the yeshiva's building may stand on its foundations of beauty and perfection for all to admire. In 2020, the Malone family joined in a holy mission with their close friend, like a brother, Reb Tzvi Weiss. Reb Tzvi dedicates himself for the cause in order that the Talmidim can learn, teach, and thrive with peace of mind. Presently, Reb Tzvi is bonded closely to the Rosh Yeshiva Shlita.
I have to thank HaKadosh Baruch Hu every day and every night. The tremendous chasodim which he made with our yeshiva. People don't understand what happened over here. Siyata Dishmaya, my father was a very, very good friend. Rabbi Yaakov Milon and his son, Rabbi Yosef Milon, and the brother, Rabbi Milon. They were very, very close to my father in heart. And they brought a Chut HaMeshulash, they made another got, and Tzvi Weiss. Chut HaMeshulash, they're working with the whole heart to help keep on building yeshiva. We're hoping Siyata Dishmaya, the Baruch should never take away that slocha, never take away the Siyata Dishmaya, should keep on going, which was Zecher, because the Mashiach that came and never made Omen.
Grace Heilige Yeshiva is Madrsh Calion, very special, unique yeshiva. Bochim, Yerushalayim, Bochim, Mekabel, Bochim, Mevakshim, Bochim mit Midas Tevis, Kulam Maruvim, Kulam Brurim, Kulam Brochim. It's a very, very unusual yeshiva with so many Bnei Aliyah, learn with gewaltige Asmode, and a bikush.
ברוך השם, הישיבה מונה כמה מאוד בחורים, ורואים איך שלומדים בשקידה גדולה ובהצלחה גדולה. כשיש כזו הרחוב הסעדה, זה מוסיף ונותן אפשרויות שיוכלו לגדול יותר, מצליחים יותר. אז כל מי שמשתתף בזה, יש לו זכות, שותפות בכל העלייה בתורה של הבחורים.
soim cheyo meyushor derocheyo dacheino yam bechol nesivay seyo shalom Eitz chaimi lamachazikim bo Esoim cheyo meyushor derocheyo dacheino yam bechol nesivay seyo shalom